Hey, what's going on everyone? Mellowlink here, back again with another top moves video. This time it's for Wang, or Wang as the game calls him. Now, I don't know about you guys, but at first glance, he looks a bit like a scrub. But I thought I'd test him out and see how he fares with his moves and what kind of fighting style he has. And he actually turned out super sick. He has lots of cool moves, a lot of delayed strings. His parry is just insane. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I'll go through with you guys. And he actually hits like a truck. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into it and I'll show you guys what I mean. Alright, so first up we got his 10 frame punish. Now you have one of two options. You can either do 2 and then hold back, which is like Julia's. You end up behind them with a free mix up, which you can either do a high or mid. One of them is guaranteed. Or you can do 2-3, which is just the basic punish. Natural obviously, and it does decent damage, so pretty good in the punishing department so far for old man Wang. So next up we got 1+2, which is a safe mid that knocks down on counter hit, and it's only -2, so you can do heaps of sidestep setups with this one. And also it's not that bad just to throw it out once in a while because it's safe. The only downside to this is that it's actually 18 frame startup, so not the quickest in neutral, but hey, not the slowest either. The next move I want to talk about is down forward 1-1. Now obviously all you guys know what down forward 1 is, and having an extension is super key if you want to condition your opponent into respecting down forward 1. Down forward 1-1 is the perfect move for that, as you get a counter hit knockdown, and I'm guessing some sort of follow up or at least plus frames. But yeah, it's really good to condition your opponent to have an extra hit, and the second hit's actually mid as well. So the only bad thing about it is it's -11. So in my opinion, it's worth it to go for it once in a while, because -11, they don't get that much of a punish, you know. So Wang's actually super good because he has an evasive mid move that's actually safe. So you can do down forward 1 or strings that are really quick, like 1+2 like I mentioned before, and you can get out of the way and smash them with your palm like this. Evasive moves usually are launch punishable if you look at Fang and Paul. So him having a safe one is just super good. So the first load that I want to mention is down back 3 with Wang. Now it is 24 frames, so it's borderline seeable. But on counter hit, as you can see, you get a trip and they land face down, head away. So that's super good. If they get up backwards, they'll get launched. They got to be careful, especially at the wall. You'll be able to do something really crazy. And yeah, it high crushes as well. So any low trip that gives you a counter hit and it high crushes, I reckon is a must. You got to use them, because sometimes in Tekken you got to take a risk, you know. Now to go along with this, if you just want to do a quick low and don't want to risk that much, down 3 also high crushes, and it's only -12 and is 14 frame startup. So this is a super good low. Just think of it like Fang's, but it's not launch punishable, so it's pretty good. So Wang's back to 1 I think would be the core of mid pokes, because it's actually 14 frame startup, and down forward 1 is actually 16 frame startup. So this is even quicker than his down forward 1, and it has an extended mix up. So if the opponent tries to jab you in between, or they think you're finished the string, you can do 1+2 at the end, which at least knocks them back on normal hit, and on counter hit you get a full combo. Make sure you use it sparingly though, as it is -13. Now this move doesn't really count because it's a move that everybody has. I just want to let you guys know he does have a hop kick. It is 15 frames as well. Alright, so this is where we get to the gold stuff. So Wang actually has an attack throw that's mid and can be blocked, but he's +7 on block. So I reckon this move is just crazy, man. Like, it's either a throw, or most likely if it's blocked, you still get a +7 mix up. And I mean, it says it's 30 frames, but it doesn't look that slow, man. Like, I would use this in a game, and it's good to know that he has an attack throw that's a mid anyway. So next up we got another really good move, forward 2. So this move is Fang. Why am I saying Fang? Fang killed this guy. Wang, he has it counter hit combos, regular hit knocks down, and it low crushes as well. The best thing about it though is that it's only -2. So again, you can do sidestep setups with this, some baits, maybe his parry or the evasive move I showed you guys before. Nevertheless, even if you just use it alone, it's 13 frames at its quickest. So you could whiff punish people with this, or yeah, like I said, on counter hit you get a full combo. So super good move in my opinion. So forward 4 is another one of Wang's plus frame moves. Now it doesn't look it on block, but it's actually +4. So on hit you get a free either a mix-up or at least a follow-up hit. And on block, I mean, there's no stagger, so you could probably bait people with this in case they, you know, think they can press after. But it's actually +4. So you could set up a magic 4 after it or some sort of counter hit after this. Back 2-1, you know, anything like that. So it's +4, and on top of all this, it's a homing move as well. So this is one of the major moves I'll be using to stop the opponent stepping. So next up we got one of my favorite moves that I found, and it is forward 1+2, which is a safe launcher, safe counter hit launcher, and on normal hit it knocks down. So I'm sure at the wall you can get some follow up as well, but it just looks cool as well. I mean, look at the animation for that, it just looks awesome. As I said before, it's safe, it's -9, so your turn is pretty much over, but at least you can't get punished for it, you know what I mean? So Wang shares the similarity of being able to do while standing moves out of his crouch dash, or his quarter circle forward if you want to call it that. So while he's in quarter circle forward dashing mode, if you just go into neutral for a split second, you can do while standing moves. Of these while standing moves, his while standing 2-2-2 is super good. Now I'll explain why. It's got 3 delayable hits, the second one is -11, and the last one is -12. But if they try to punish one before the other one's finished, you can just finish the string, you know what I mean? So there's never really a truly punishable move. It's like Devil Jin's laser scraper. If you don't finish it, it's -10, but everyone's going to be scared that you're going to finish it with the last hit. So it's essentially safe unless the opponent gets a read on you. But yeah, pretty good that you got 3 options out of a while standing. So another super sick move that Wang has is this push of death. Now it is -10, but it's got its own built-in parry. So if you do, for example, down back 3, which is a it's got plus frames if it's on hit. If they do anything from 10 to 15 frames, maybe even a bit more leverage, they will get parry, because it's actually a parry in its opening frames, and your move will go right through. Now this push, I'm not sure what's actually guaranteed if there's anything. I tested a few things, but because I don't play him myself, I don't actually know what's truly guaranteed. But I'm sure there's something, or even at the wall I'm sure it will splat. Nonetheless, even if it doesn't, even just purely as a parry and then to get a mid poke in, it's actually got pretty chunky damage, so this is a must for the while standing full crouch game. So Wang, just like Julia, has a really good full crouch mix-up game. As you can see here, he's got the same sort of kick, the down forward 4-3. Obviously it's natural, and it will prevent the opponent from ducking all the time because, yeah, they don't want to get hit by that beefy damage. Again, this one is launch punishable, and the first one by itself is -14. But hey, how much do people use Julia's and how much does it work? So another really good tool and a great low. So this sidestep 4, just think of it exactly like Xiaoyu's. Launches on counter hit, it's a sidestep move, good low poke, and -13 on hit, on block, sorry. So basically all those things. He's got a low launcher that's on counter hit, and it's unseeable as well. Not that fast, but it high crushes, so it makes up for it. So to accompany the sidestep 4, Wang's actually got a sidestep 1+2 as well. This is a safe mid and chunky as hell damage, 26 damage. And on top of that, if it's counter hit, it's actually a counter hit launcher. So your sidestep game and your full crouch game is pretty sick with Wang. And if they guess wrong, they either get big damage or they get hit with the counter hit combo. So good either way. So this next move must have the biggest delay in all of Tekken history. Forward 2-2 can be super delayed. It's a mid, so it's higher than mid, but with the biggest delay of all time, I'm sure you can catch some people off with this. Although it is -11, like I said before, it's worth the risk, I think. So I would use this when I want to either close a round or the opponent's pretty aggro and I want to push him back. I would use this to push him back, wall splat, or even just get the knockdown for my own OG. Now, although I'm not ranking Wang's moves, if I was, this would be in the top 3 for sure. So down forward 4-1 is a natural 12 frame poke. Obviously you can use it as a punish as well, and it's safe. and it being mid-mid, there's no chance for the person to duck the second hit or anything, and it's fine to fish out with this on whiff. You know, if the opponent whiffs, try to catch him with this because they're both safe. So yeah, really good moves. So this next string, it's up to you guys of course to use it, but I would use it based on how much you can delay it, and it being only -12, I think down to 1+2 is pretty much worth it, because if they get hit by the second hit, you actually get a crumple stun. So you get a full counter hit combo, and it's only -12. So, I mean, once in a while, it's worth the risk. So I just wanted to quickly explain to you guys Wang's parry. So if you hit back one, as you can see, he catches their fist or kick, whatever it is, and sort of flips his hand around, right? But you've got 4 follow-ups. Now, what my guess is that the more negative the move is, the more, like, the better follow-up you can get out of the 4 move choices. So from what I've gathered, the 2, which is what you just saw there, it knocks him down and it would wall splat. I think that's the quickest option. And then you've got 1, which is a low. You've got 3, which is a mid launcher, and 4, which is another low that knocks down, as you can see there. But I mean, when I actually parried the hop kick there, as you saw, the low counted as a punish. So it must be dependent on which move you use and which follow-up you use as well. But yeah, it is a cool parry. I'm pretty sure it parries everything, as you can see, even hop kicks. So punches, kicks. I even tested with Brian's elbows and knees, and it does parry that as well. So universal parry, it looks like. Obviously not lows though. But yeah, super sick character from what you guys saw. I wish I knew how to play him properly and, you know, show you guys the expert tricks with him, but as you can see, I've just picked him up. And I really actually do hope he gets put into Tekken, because he does feel very unique. Kind of, if he was like any character, I would say it's Julia, but he's very unique to her as well. It's not very close to her, just a few little similarities. Just, you know, to do with their full crouch mix-ups, and, you know, a few of their moves look similar. But he's a completely original character. So if Season 3 happens for Tekken 7, and they are going to add characters, yeah, I do hope he gets in. But I hope you guys enjoyed the sneak peek at his top moves, and let me know if you guys like him in the comments. That's all for now, guys. Take it easy.